Hey, Astra.
Hi, Steve.
Looks like you finally finished this amazing sculpture.
Yeah, and I'm happy with the result as well.
Well, it looks great. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, so it's a piece that is kind of an upscaling of previous work where I work in cell structures, but I'm making work now that moves more into sort of an architectural form where people can interact with the work a little bit more. So for this piece, you can move inside of it and spend a bit of time in there and move out the other side. And but it's a bit of an experiment for me as far as how I've constructed it, because usually I make all of the work in the studio with the equipment that I'm used to, and this one was a different process. I had a rough idea, and most of it was improvisation though as I went, and I'm happy that it's worked out like this. So yeah.
Yeah, so usually with sculptures this complex, typically the artist uses some computer program like a CAD program to kind of come up with all the pieces, and they're laser cut. I know in this case we did have the metal artist cut a bunch of pieces, but this is really much more improvisation, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. So there was one unit that was cut out, and I've just repeated the same unit and created this curve, which I realised that I could do through playing with maquettes at home. But the rest of it I wasn't quite sure how it would work out, so I've had to trial and error a fair bit, but I'm really happy with the result.
And of course it's made in two pieces.
Yep.
And you can actually walk through it, which is what I'm doing right now, if I don't trip and fall down. Yeah, well, this is great, I'm sure. You know, the people that come to the Buffalo Creek love the sculptures they can climb and walk through and look at and interact with. So you've done a lot of other public sculptures in Australia, is that right?
I've done a few, yeah. Most of my work's been private rather than public, but I've done a lot of work in steel and quite a bit of large-scale work. And a lot of the steel work is using this cell structure design, but it's on a sort of made in a different way and on a smaller level. And so for this cell structure design, what I've done is I used Voronoi design method of dividing the space. So what I've done is I started with data points of population points in Australia and the US, and created the Voronoi diagram from that. And then I kind of used artistic license and created the cells from that. And so that's part of how I can get the slightly organic but very structural form as well.
Great. Well, thank you.